Everywhere you turn, war, economic uncertainty, political division, social unrest, climate disasters, breaking news alerts. It feels like the world is constantly on fire. And when the world is unstable, your mind can start to feel unstable too. Anxiety rises, the sleep suffers, you can't sleep, your anxiety level goes up, you become irritable, hopelessness creeps in. One becomes hopeless. Oh, why? Because the whole world is in turmoil. So today we are talking about something very, very practical. How ordinary people anywhere in the world can protect their mental health in the middle of global turmoil. You don't need to be rich. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need a therapist in every country. You need tools. Let's talk about those tools that you need to get by in turbulent period, especially the one we find ourselves around the world at the moment. The first thing you have to do, and you have to take notice, that you have to control what you consume. What you consume is very, very important. I'm not talking about what you eat now. The news you listen to, is one of the major things. We are not built to process global tragedy 24 hours a day. No, we are not. We are not supposed to process that every day. That is turbulence. Your brain reacts to constant negative news as if the danger is happening to you personally. Yes, it's happening around the world, but most of us are, we are wired differently. Some people cannot absorb turbulence. They cannot even stand the news of tragedy happening in faraway countries, not to talk of very close by to them. Because the stress hormone will increase. Some people stress hormone just goes up just like that. So when it happens, cortisol rises, your nervous system stays activated. So, what are the practical ways by which you can take care of yourself in period like this? You have to limit news exposure. You have to limit news exposure to specific times a day. Avoid doom scrolling before end. Choose one or two reliable sources instead of 20. Some of us, somebody like me, I like to listen to different news stations. I want to look at the angle they are going to take a particular story. You don't need to do that because people are some of us cannot stand listening to all this bad news coming. So stay informed. Staying informed is very, very wise. Overexposure is harmful. So it's advisable to stay informed because it's a wise thing to do. But when you overexpose yourself, it becomes very, very dangerous to your health, to your mental health. So you can care about the world, but without absorbing all its pains. That's very, very critical. So another thing you can do is to regulate your nervous system. When the world feels chaotic, your body goes into survival mode, which is can be very dangerous for some people. So we must intentionally signal safety. Simple practice that you can adopt or adapt are: number one, deep breathing, 5 minute quiet sitting, gentle stretching in form of exercising, walking outdoors. You see, you walk outdoors or you walk indoors if your situation permit that. Some of us, you can even pour some water, cold water on your face to calm you down, to relax you. These are not luxurious things. They are very, very simple measures that you can take to calm your anxiety down, to calm yourself down, because mental strength begins with physiological regulation. Don't forget that. Another thing you can do in this difficult period around where the world is going through a lot of turmoil is you strengthen human connection. Yeah, there's a proverb in my language that says, people are my strength, people are my cover. So this is not a period for people to start isolating themselves. It is very, very dangerous to isolate yourself, especially those of us who are already suffering from mental health, one mental health or illness or the other. So do not isolate yourself. Isolation magnifies anxiety and depression. Remember that. So when you isolate yourself, you are just magnifying anxiety and depression. So you don't need that. So all you need to do is call someone, talk to someone regularly, sit with family, For those of us who still have our children, our family around us, sit with them, talk about what's going on around the world, share experiences, talk about it, join a faith community in your environment, in your community around where you live. Join a faith community. Some of us who go to church, you go to a place of worship, religion, you can do that, but you don't have to over spiritualize everything, because what is going on right now has some religious undertone along it. So we need to be very, very careful, because when we go to faith communities too, it can be divisive. So attend a local group, volunteer. Human beings are wired for connection. Very, very important to remember that as human beings, we are wired for connection. We are made for one another. We are made to help each other in times of need. So remember that human beings are wired for connection. Even one safe conversation a week reduces emotional burden. So you need to talk. You need to make sure you talk to people, loved ones, even people in your neighborhood. 1 or 2 is enough. You don't need 1,000 friends. Just 1 or 2, it's enough for you to get by. So focus. Another one is for you to focus on small areas of control. What do I mean by that? Because global events feel overwhelming, and they are largely outside of your control. We cannot control it. This war that is going on around the world, there's even before this Israeli-America Iran war, there's been war everywhere. Everywhere is so chaotic. So they are largely outside of our control. The wars going on are beyond our control. There is nothing we can do about it. So we need to shift attention to what we can control. What are the things you can control? You can control yourself. You can control your emotions. You can control your psychology. So every morning, control your morning routine. Take care of your finances with reason. Take care of your physical health. Very, very important for those of us who have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, cancer, and other stuff. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you go for your physical. Make sure you see your regular doctors, and don't stop treatment. Your attitude, you can control your attitude. Your attitude about what's going on around the world. You don't have to be taking side. You don't have to want to kill yourself about who is right or who is wrong. Just be yourself. Make sure you are okay. Your home environment, you have to control. You can control your home environment to suit you, to suit your psychology, your mental health. Psychologically control reduces anxiety. So you need to control everything that will reduce your anxiety. When people feel powerless, they feel depressed. Yes, when people feel powerless, they become depressed. When people cannot do anything, the anxiety start creeping in. When they act in small ways, they regain strength. So small daily wins matter. You don't have to win everything. You don't have to win all the argument all the time. No, you win some, you lose some. That's the way the life is structured. So you don't have to say you must win everything must be to your advantage. No, life is not like that. So another thing, number 5, is that you can protect your sleep. In all the videos that I've done, like the issue of sleep keeps coming back all the time, because sleep is very, 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 very important. Sleep is the foundation of mental stability. So we need to take care of our foundation, which is sleep. This foundation of stability is our sleep. So global stress often leads to insomnia. So like what is going on around the world can lead to insomnia, inability to sleep, because your mind will just be wandering. For those of us who are so sensitive, you can't sleep because of what's going on in your country. Is it economic turbulence? Is it physical war? What is it? Is it lack? Is it lack of electricity? Is it terrorism? Is it kidnapping? Is it whatever it is? Is it the takeover of your country by superpowers and all those stuff? So global stress often leads to insomnia. Remember that. So because without sleep, anxiety will increase, emotional regulation decreases, irritability worsens, Hopelessness thinking increases. So you need to protect your sleep. Number one, by fixing bedtime. You can try to sleep at the same time every day and wake up at the same time every day. This might be difficult for some people, but it's something you can do for your mental health to be improved. So no screen 1 hour before bed. What that means is that you can put away your cell phone, your any tablet, any television, cell phone, all of this, put them away 1 hour to your sleep, to your bedtime. Put them away so you'll be able to sleep properly. For some of us, we can darken our room or make it cool for it to be comfortable for us to sleep. And in areas where we don't have electricity, you can shower so that your body can cool down. So no heavy news at night. Don't listen to heavy news at night. For somebody like me, that's if I listen to any heavy news or bad news, that's all I'll be seeing in my sleep, and I might not be able to sleep properly. So sleep is not laziness. Sleep is resilience. Move your body. Exercise reduces depression, anxiety, stress hormones. So you don't need a gym. Remember that you don't need a gym. By walking, you can walk in your neighborhood, to and fro with your loved one, by yourself. You can do that. So you don't need to register in any gym before you exercise. Movement releases endorphins. Your body is natural, and your body's your body's natural antidepressant. So that is the endorphin that your body will release. In unstable times, physical movement creates internal stability. So you remember that. Another way by which you can take care of your mental health in this difficult period in our lives is you anchor yourself in meaning. People survive turmoil when they have meaning. So you need to try and have meaning. Meaning could be faith, family, service, personal growth, community impact. So ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be in difficult times? In these times, nothing seems to be going on well around the world. What kind of person do you want to be? Ask yourself. You may not control global events, but control your response. You need to control your own response. Another thing is that by which you can survive this turbulent period is by setting boundaries with social media. You know, social media has become to so many of us a bane, to so many of us an advantage. So even whatever it is to you, try and set boundaries with it. Have a life. Social media amplifies outreach. It makes outreach amplified. Outreach keeps platform profitable. Yes, some people make money from your being outreach. So, but outreach damages your mental health. Remember that. Why some people are making money from your outreach as a result of so many terrible things people have posted. You are angry. It damages your mental health. So, limit arguments. Avoid comment wars. Mute triggering accounts. Any account that will trigger your mental health to be in the negative side, switch off. Mute your social media. You are not required to emotionally respond to everything online. Remember that you don't have to. Some people are there just to make you angry, and the more anger you become, the more money they make. So remember that, because terrible news, people want to listen to it, they want to watch it. So you need to mute some of these accounts. Peace is more valuable than winning debate. You don't need to win all the debate. I said it earlier on. Debate is not all you mute. So another one is help when needed. Seek help when needed. Some people will need professional support if their symptoms include persistent sadness, constant sadness, that's depression, panic attacks, that can be in form of anxiety as well, hopelessness, suicidal thought, suicidal ideation, severe insomnia. You need to seek help. Go and see your psychiatrist as soon as possible. If it's in an area where we don't have enough psychiatrists, you can see your regular doctor and they can help you get help to treat all these problems. So if local mental health services are limited, speak with your primary care provider. Very, very important. Use telehealth if it's available. Like in the US here, we have telehealth where people, you can just stay in the comfort of your room and speak to somebody over the telephone, over the cell phone, and you get treatment. You just go pick your medication at the pharmacy. Seek community-based or faith-based counseling. Use reputable online mental health resources. Yes, it means wisdom. Taking all of these actions means wisdom. It does not mean that you are lazy or you are a silly person. No. So hope is not denial. Remember that hope is not denial. Practice hope as a discipline because it is not denial. Hope is not pretending things are fine. No, hope is choosing to believe that darkness is not permanent. Remember that darkness is never ever permanent, because history has shown us that war will end one day. It might take 10 years, 30 years. It will end one day. World War ended. World War I ended. World War II ended. Now this one too started. It's going to end one day. So economies all over the world, bad economies in some countries, they recover. Countries recover from bad economies. Human beings adapt and they take care of themselves. When situation changes, human being will. When situation change around the world, human beings too can adapt. But the mind must be trained towards hope. Each day of your life, ask yourself, what went wrong today? What went right today? What went wrong today? Train your brains to scan for light, not just darkness. No, it's not only darkness. There are better things as well, even in times of turmoil. There are good news. The world may be turbulent, but your mind does not have to collapse with it. Yes, your mind does not have to collapse with the world going bananas. Protect your information, protect your sleep, protect your relationship, move your body, anchor in meaning, seek help when necessary. Mental health is not something only professionals manage. No, it's not only people like us who manage mental health. You yourself, what have you done for yourself? How have you managed your health? Manage it properly before you go out and seek help from professionals. So whatever you can do to help yourself, see, you get it first. Do it for yourself. Protect your mental health. Do all the necessary things you are supposed to do. It is something ordinary people must actively maintain. You must actively maintain your mental health. If you want to live long for yourself, for your children, for your family, for your people, for your environment, you must live well. I'm Dr. Akinloye Oyerinde, Doctor of Nursing Practice, Psychiatric and Mental Health. If this message helped you, please share it, because in times like this, spreading stability is an act of service. Yes, take care of your mind. The world needs strong, balanced people now and always. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.